Sony Xperia XA2 Ultra, a big screen, mid-range smartphone with great battery life. The Sony Xperia XA2 Ultra offers up a big display and dual selfie camera to entice an audience keen on consuming entertainment on the go and snapping pics for social sharing. If your budget can't stretch to the likes of the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 or Huawei Mate 10 Pro, then the Xperia XA2 Ultra may very well be the phone you need. It inherits Sony's now tiring design, but the edge-to-edge display, which we first saw on the original Sony Xperia XA2, attempts to keep the look up to date with the current vogue for bezel-free smartphones, although the effort is undermined somewhat by the chunky bezels at the top and bottom of the screen. Arriving alongside the easier-to-hold Xperia XA2, the larger XA2 Ultra shares pretty much the same feature set aside from its larger screen, dual front cameras, bigger battery and expansive body size. The Sony Xperia XA2 Ultra price is £379, $449.99, around $670 Australian dollars, SIM-free at launch, pitching it below the likes of the OnePlus 5T and Honor 9. Which is fair considering that its spec sheet isn't as strong as those of the two more flagship-focused devices. It slides comfortably into the affordable bracket though, considering its supersized display, and when it lands on contract, which should be soon, it won't carry hefty monthly fees. The Sony Xperia XA2 Ultra went on sale in February, but for now it's not widely available, with Amazon the only major retailer with obvious stock of the handset. We expect more retailers to pick up the phone very soon though, so watch this space. The Sony Xperia XA2 Ultra boasts a familiar Sony design, which isn't the most exciting out there, but it is at least functional. There's a metal frame to the handset which makes it feel solid, but the rear is plastic, which reminds you that this isn't a premium device. It measures 163 by 80 by 9.5 mm and weighs 221 grams, which means it's sizable and heavy in the hand. You'll need to employ both hands if you want to do some serious typing, as it can get a little unwieldy in just one palm. The finish also doesn't offer a huge amount of grip, and considering the size and weight of the phone there is a drop risk to factor in here, especially if you have smaller hands. The fingerprint scanner on the rear is relatively easy to hit, although we sometimes found that we'd hit it with the lower part of our finger, rather than the tip, and we'd have to have another go to properly locate the scanner. We also found the scanner to be overly sensitive at times, thinking our finger was touching it when our hands were nowhere near it. It was just sat in our pocket. This led to reading errors that caused the phone to vibrate, making us think we'd received a notification. Alas, we're not that popular. Sony has shifted the scanner to the rear from its more common, on Sony phones, side-mounted location, and claims the new location makes it easier for everyone, both left and right-handed users, to hit. However, the old location was arguably easier to locate, and didn't result in unwanted in-pocket scans. There's a headphone jack on the top, which will please cord-preferring audiophiles, while on the base you'll find a USB-C port alongside a single, downwards-firing speaker. The power lock key is centrally located on the right-hand side of the phone, and it's easy enough to locate, with the volume rocker just above it. We found that during right-handed use the volume key was a stretch for our thumb, which meant that increasing the volume required us to shuffle the handset a little in our palm. We'd have preferred the volume key to be a little lower down, on the left side of the device. There's no doubting that this Xperia XA2 Ultra is a Sony smartphone, with the firm's DNA coursing through its veins. The angular rectangle still has its fans, but it's quickly becoming less and less relevant as manufacturers look to squeeze bezels, slice off millimeters in thickness and attempt to provide more futuristic-looking devices.